Yo, what's going on, guys? How's everybody doing? Looks like we got like 4 people in here right now. Let me go ahead and change this up. How do I don't want to do that one. I want to full screen this guy. Oh, okay. That guy. Dang. All right, cool. All right, first off, guys, there's a couple articles that I noticed, and we want to take a look at them. They're actually provided by Asset Dash, so let me go ahead and just pull that up for you guys real quick. But this is that's not the right fucking button. So if you guys aren't on Asset Dash, you're definitely fucking up. Definitely worthwhile being on there. It breaks things down and gives you a good look at your portfolio, and you can use it on your phone as well. So let me share my screen and get this up for you guys so you can check out what I'm looking at. Boom. All right, cool. So check that out right there. You guys can see it. It shows you my positions. It shows you the top gainer of the day. It shows you, your biggest position, what you're holding. It breaks down your diversity, how you have it, DeFi, all that kind of stuff. It lets you kind of adjust it that way. You can see your holdings, NFTs, all of that. Asset Dash is definitely a banger, and when you do the swaps, you get like a 30% boost on them things as well. But the main reason I wanted you guys to take a look at this today is that it gives you news that's pretty current and relevant to what we're doing here. So we'll start off with the Benzinga, or whatever the hell this one is. But I'm just going to share it with you guys, get you caught up to date with the latest news and whatever's going on in the market. Give me a second here, pull this up. Boom, boom. Overall, things look good. I think the retracement is expected most of the time. But first things first, this is on CoinGape. The article reads, crypto prices today, April 2nd, and it's got Bitcoin crashed to 66,000, Ethereum below 3,400, Sol and XRP crash. This is just like buzzword bullshit to get you to look at it. This isn't the case. Most of us know here, like when you see this dumb shit right here, it's like more or less them fighting because they probably see the opportunity ahead. And it's kind of why you see it, but it says the crypto prices today were hit by a strong bearish trend as Bitcoin slumped to the 66,000 level and Ethereum extended below 3,400. The highlights, it said, basically just keeps repeating the same fucking thing. Top crypto prices, it just tells you how stupid this shit is, but it's worth reading just to see how, in my opinion, the majority, like mainstream people, will be reading this and be like, "Oh, this is the experts here telling you what." No, it's not the fucking case. But it's good to get a just a sentiment kind of feel, put us, see how things are. Could help you with your decisions on buying into things, so on and so forth. Top crypto prices today witness a bearish trend. Blah blah blah. Ethereum, it says, it literally just explained the same thing 1, 2, 3, 4 times in a row. This is pretty terrible. Bitcoin price is down 5.6, reaching that time writing on Tuesday. On the other hand, the trading volume skyrocketed. So the volume's up in the last 24 hours, but the price is just retracement. Meanwhile, crypto held a capitalization of 1.3 trillion. Turning to altcoins, Ethereum price crashed to 6.7%. It's basically going over the dumb shit, telling you what's going on with the price. But the most important one, I think, right here is what we're going to look at. Solana price inch closer to the dip below 200 again. 200 mark again. Solana price crashed 8.7%, settling at $183.64. On contrary, Sol witnessed a 68.56 surge in trade volume to 4.23 billion in the last 24 hours, while XRP dipped below. Who cares about that? XRP is, I feel like that's a boomer chain, and like just not going to see the same results that you're going to see with a lot of other stuff. None of this other stuff really matters except for this. This is something I wanted to take a look at because you guys might have seen there was a little bit of a pump in the Dogecoin. And let's see here what it says. As the top crypto prices crashed today, the meme coin arena followed suit. So everything took a little bit of a kickback. If you sold out of your positions, that's kind of crazy. Just hold on to them and let things kind of recover, average down, whatever your situation is. The Dogecoin price was down 12% to 18, while its rival Shiba Inu slipped 10%, 10.3, whatever the case is there. I did continue to buy Dogecoins. That's something I wanted to highlight here. I kind of put it on there. Don't fade Dogecoin. It's like the most obvious coin for other people. People feel like they missed out last time, so they're all like, they're gonna pour into it when they see that, like, or feel comfortable with the things kind of going on right now. But let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the stuff that we got here on this page. like I said, it's some bullshit in these, but it's worth reading just to kind of see how the general sentiment is kind of being shared across the platforms. All right, so top crypto prices today are Pepe Coin. It plunges 15%. Pepe Crypto trending. What? This is so dumb. Yo, look at this. The Pepe Coin trending Solana meme coin slipped nearly 15% in value today. The Pepe Coin price down 14%. What a fuck up here. Let's go see where this takes us to. I'm just kind of curious what that like looked like. Man, that's bad. So, again, this is the problem with mainstream media. This is like what mass adoption is seeing. They're not seeing us talk about this and break this thing down and explain what is going on, because this is complete bullshit. That they're doing, like they do it like this. It's pretty wild. Let's see if I go down. So it doesn't tell you that it's on Ethereum anywhere over here at all. It doesn't tell you anything about it. This is kind of scary, honestly. Like, think about somebody that wants to get into this coin, and it's like that they're kind of beat because this doesn't tell you at all about this coin. Insane. Anyway, let's go back over to this and take a look at these articles here. But yeah, not really good information on that one, but that's why I want to point it out. I do want to take a closer look at this one here. Let me go back to sharing our screen here, and you guys will be able to take a look at this as well. But again, like, if your friends are talking about these articles, double check, like, yeah, share that with me. Let me see what you got. And then direct them where they get into spaces and watch streams like this that really give you good information and kind of show you what is being, shared as bullshit, basically, because like that's fucking stupid. Either way, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at this article here from CoinDesk. Crypto bulls see 400 million liquidation of Solana Dogecoin lead slides and majors. CoinDesk 20 index, which tracks major tokens minus stablecoins, slumped just over 4.5%. And that's kind of funny. They got this picture of a woman sliding down. It's hilarious. They could have came up with a better one, like a meme, but either way. Let's see the consensus. Close this for you guys. Major tokens experience a significant drop in the last 24 hours. Bitcoin falling 5%, with other tokens like Cardano, clearly, and BNB similar losses. Liquidations of long positions or bets on higher prices amounted to over 40 or 400 million. Shorts or bets against took a relatively small 85%. That's not bad. The next suggests Bitcoin is likely to remain range bound the next coming weeks as long-term investors selling off holdings. I don't know if I believe that, but whatever. So basically kind of just telling you what's going on with that. I want to see what they talk about Doge, if they did it all or if they just used... I thought I just saw it say like Dogecoin on the top up there. Or just about the decrease, I guess. All right, that's not right here. That shows Bitcoin fell. Doge dropped more than 8%. Like, these aren't crazy percentages. Like go look at your wallets. Like, you see wider or crazier swings in price. I don't know. Again, guys, like, tell your friends these aren't crazy numbers to see the that volatility in there. But let's go ahead and take a look at the last article before we get into the mainstream and take a look at the shit that matters here, because hopefully you guys are getting paid. There has been a pullback, so I mean, if you didn't sell out of your positions, hopefully you were holding on to your positions and you're not getting shaken out of them. I would hate to see that. But again, that's why you hodl your conviction plays. All right, so this one's pretty funny. Solana founder announces new coin as April Fool's prank and a mimic token services. How many times have we seen this play out? Soaring 4,000%. So, I mean, that's like absolutely amazing for you if you were able to jump on that. If you're into mainstream adoption, pivot to bunkers, bunker coin, a low bandwidth, shortwave, radio compatible blockchain protocol, and it's just a joke. And yeah, The mock announcement was crap to appear as a mishmash of crypto buzzwords. Nevertheless, the fiction became reality when someone took the initiative to create the Bunker Coin and Solana blockchain. In a surprising turn of events, token witnessed a 4,000% increase in 24 hours, reaching a market cap of $50,000 shortly before its launch. Dogecoin holders are beating shit. What the fuck? Why it matters. Such coins are volatile, with many having limited liquidity and presenting considerable risk to potential investors. In a tweet, Yoko Venko said, if you are mainstream adoption, pivot to bunkers. This was just a nod to the similar jest from Jason Calkane. This whatever. Fucking this is stupid. Yada 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 yada. Alright, so basically that news sucks. And really nothing that you couldn't have found online. But let's get to the meat and potatoes of this thing. Let's take a look at the coins that we got here, take a peek at their price action and see what we got, because that really didn't tell us anything. But let's go take a look at Zeus that launched today. Some people benefited, some people did not benefit. I think this coin probably has some like legs on it. I don't know why. I'm feeling that way about it, but it's like had nothing going on here. This is the first pump up here, came back down. He had an all-time high here, that crazy spike here, but it hasn't dropped down all the way to the bottom. You've got a market cap of, am I showing this thing or not? No, I'm not showing it, so let me bring it. Give me a second. Bang. All right, so this is Zeus. I saw this one pop off. I caught the first wave of this and took some profits, and I kind of just let like a moonbag chill. But once I saw it kind of stable here, I looked into this, saw this was launched off the Jupiter's Let's Fucking Go launchpad. I thought it might be something to watch. It's got 4,180 or 182 holders on it, 2,991,000 on the market cap. So you can see this potentially continues to run and make its move. I don't know much about the coin other than what I was able to find out when it comes to that. Nothing too crazy here, but it's something that I got a very small position on to see how it kind of performs. It's already at 2 million, but we've seen these coins continuously running up. We're seeing a lot of these coins get into like the double-digit millions and getting closer and closer to billions, with the bigger ones that have the communities that continuously show up. So it is worth noting that this is kind of happening more and more, and you're seeing these coins provide a tremendous yield to people. I'm not gonna go ape in on this kind of thing, but it could be a position too. Like if it catches, just be like, this is what's kind of interesting when you look at these right here. You got this movement right here, a couple bounces. Let me plug my computer in so it doesn't die on us again. You got those bounces on that line pretty much, and I wasn't supposed to come off. It'd be cool to see this kind of reverse and start working us back up. We're finding support here. Don't know if it will, but coming from Jupiter's Launchpad, it has potential and has what it could probably or potentially need to get there. So we'll see how it plays out, but it's something I want to put on your watch list. It's at 20 cents right now. We see the market cap, see the holders, whatever the case is there. Do your own research, not financial advice. Definitely something to take a look at. Another one that I've been seeing talked about and kind of thrown around is Coin Market Cap. Whether you're in this or not, I don't care. The point is here that it's just got a pretty good name. It's got potential, I think, but it's down like a motherfucker. So if you got into it and you got wrecked, that's on you. The reason I'm talking about it is it's like, I don't know, it just has a really good name. Coin Market Cat. And maybe the cats are like exhausted, they're done. Maybe they're, we're done with the cat meta. But again, this has 229,000 on the market cap, 2,913 holders. Keep your eyes on this. You can see some movements back up here. It had a very violent move to the upside, sold off. So it's probably one of those like pumper dumper type bullshits. But the fact you had a couple of little rumblings right here makes me think that some people might want to see descend, might want to see revive. We've seen over the last couple of weeks, a couple coins flatline and just go absolutely parabolic because people want to see them run. This has that potential. In my opinion, it's worth talking about, worth noting, worth taking a look at. Excuse me. But we're going to switch over to Appa. You don't have to like this coin. You could have sold your bag. You could think the guy's a piece of shit, whatever the case is. Money's money, numbers are numbers, and that's the way it works. I was buying everybody's fear and FUD, and I was like, well, I don't know what's going to happen with this one, but I didn't sell mine. I didn't care if I was down. I just bought right back here. I was like, all right, well, that sucks. Everybody's pissed. I'm buying here. Turned out to be a fucking great idea. Turned out to be a great idea. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. I'm just gonna take a quick peek. What are we at? I'm up 37%. I've got a couple sold on that. Not a bad trade. And then I got a longer term hold with this one. This guy might be an asshole, might have fucked up a lot of like people's situations or whatever the case is, but like you sent your money to an unknown fucking wallet and you expected them to do everything in your favor, which is absolutely insane. Like your best bet was to just write it off as a gamble, hold, and see what happens. Anybody that's sold off, you're nuts, because why would you even buy if all you wanted to do was sell initially in like the first couple hours? That's retarded. Like you were expecting this to go bananas and like go to the moon. Watch this go to work now, because everybody that wanted that quick shit is out, and like that's a good way to filter people out, whether you like it or not. It will expose people and it will show like, hey man, you tried to, dump on other people and look what happened to you. Like, I'm not supporting the dude. I don't give a fuck about him. I don't know him. I don't talk to him. Yeah, no connection to him. I'm just saying this is the bottom, and there's a lot of liquidity in this. 74 million, 14,511 holders. Biggest name probably in fucking crypto, or one of them. A lot of controversy surrounding it. It probably wants to go back up here and then break up there. I'm going to hold on to my bags. I'm going to see what happens. The one that I have for my quick trade, if I can get 100%, 200% on that one, I'll probably sell that, like a quarter of that off and keep moving it around. But as long as this is moving up and making momentum and, creating higher lows, no reason for me to think that this is like a scam. Everybody that's tweeting about it saying it's a scam, like you also are, it's up to you to make your own decisions and stuff. And you can't blame everybody else for your downfall. Like that's stupid. But yeah, that's Bapa Appa. I don't care about anybody's opinion during it. Just look at the numbers here. You don't have to like it. Yes, it's right down there. But if you were buying fear, you're doing what everybody else isn't. Usually tends to pay out that way. You don't have to like the coin. Just look at numbers, man. Let me add this one here. Where are we at now? What up, blue? Let's take a look at blue. Ooh. I have my leg on that fucking new tattoo. I mean, my computer on my leg where the tattoo is. All right, so I like blue a lot. I like this spike up here. See, this is where it went dead for like, what, a day and a half or something like that, or a day? And then it went absolutely bananas. Like fucking, some people were hitting 20, 30 X's on this thing. But let's see. Right here is the important part. We're finding support all the way across here. My opinion, my wholehearted opinion, this thing wants to go back up. This thing absolutely wants to go back up and rip faces off. It's got 356,000 on the market cap, 895 holders. It's got some wings or legs behind it. It's got some investors that want to see this do well. I know that there's some people that tweeted about it. I like the coin. We'll see what happens, but it's probably gonna take its time. I just like seeing this right here, and I think that's potential to create a new high. So take a look at it, see what you like about it. If you don't, whatever the case, I really just kind of showing you where I'm finding the opportunities in the market, and so far so good. I mean, I'm making money. That's the name of the game. I'm not catching all the early entries, but I'm catching the ones that find support and stability and are able to yield some kind of return, and that's just all I want. Like I don't have a problem taking 20-30% on some of these plays if it's just in and out, waiting for the next one that's like a nice early entry, and I can play with it, or something that I find more conviction in. I tell you guys all the time, most of my plays are already set up months ago, where I'm just chilling right now, playing the game. That's it. So I mean, that's part of the reason I'm in Bapa Appa. It's part of the game. It kind of expected to have all of that craziness surrounding it. So whatever. It is what it is, Pimpin'. Let's go ahead and take a look at Nub. This one's got a huge following and kind of like network or whatever. I don't know. I feel like they're on TikTok and Instagram or something like that, pretty heavy. But the same thing here, man. You got a couple of these supports right there I love to see. I mean, this even looks like the goddamn Nub cat right here, which is, look, dude. This is the cat. Where's its face? What's its face look like? How the fuck? All right, and then like this or something, and then like this, and then wow. You guys can feel free to take some of my tips when it comes to charting. This is very helpful with sending things to the moon. And you know what? For good measure, let's go ahead and make sure we pack this nubcat up with a little bit of a rocket ship here. This really does help to charge up the, the bullish sentiment and most of these cryptos. So let's go ahead and just set this one up over here for the time being, just as a subtle reminder of where we are headed, to the moon. Oh, a little big, a little big. All right, perfect, guys. I mean, I don't know anybody else charting like this, and we can compare charts, you know? Let me go ahead and make a tweet about Nubcat here. It's programmed, right? What's the price of Nubcat? 7 cents. Let's just say 69 cents per program. What do you think, Ruka? She said yeah. What was the all-time high on this one? We were at about 20 some cents, 22 cents, 21. Hey, hi, what's up? Hold on. Let's put her head down. Being crazy. All right. Ruka, please stop, or we're gonna send you to the kennel. Nope. Why won't let me make a post? There we go. Why won't it let me post it? Come on. Oh well. I guess we're not gonna do this another time. All right, let's get back to it. All right, so there we go with Nubcat. Like I said, 77,021,326 on the holding side of things. We got the cat on the chart, rocking, primed up, ready to rock. But let's go ahead and take a look at Mu. This is another new one that people have been seeing, make some great fucking numbers. I like the coin. I got a nice little bag of it in my little bit of a longer term thing. This was an airdrop I got, and I decided just to double up my airdrop and fucking made a great decision with that one. I'll show you the chart as soon as this loads up. You'll see, you know, it didn't have much action in the beginning, and then it just went swoop. And look, man, it's recharged enough for another run. We can get a nice cup and handle situation with this. This is the 30-minute chart. They don't have a lot. It hasn't been out forever, but I mean, look at the movement here. This thing looks great. It's chilling at 722 million for the market cap, 219,054 holders. Mu looks good. It's a cat in the dog world. Give it some time, let it recover a little bit if you think it needs to cool down, but it's recovered that all-time high right where it was about to break out. If we open up the chart a little bit more, you'll be able to see it was working its way up there. It did have that breakout, came back down, rejected. We have a nice cup and handle. Right where that breakout was, we found support resistance. So we're just basically repeating the process, and you're going to see this thing leg itself up. If this does come down, you're going to be looking in this area, somewhere around here, for it to find some support. That'll be like the main place that I'm looking. In worst case scenario, you might even get lucky with something up here, just because there are a couple points that keep repeating. When you see things repeating, like different areas where it's here, here, and here, support resistance. We've gone over this a couple different times, but just to touch on it again. But that is Mu. Looks good. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at Bored Ape Solana Club and see how this coin is cooking. Very bullish on this team, very bullish on this project company. everything about Bored Ape Solana Club has been a bit of a fan of it. Some people can hate on it. They can say whatever the fuck they want to. I don't give a shit at the beginning or end of each day. I like the project. I like the people, and I'm rocking out with them. We've been talking about them since 81 cents when I saw them making a little bit of a move on the timeline. We've got a market cap at 823,000. We got 1,606 holders in here. It's chilling at 91 cents right now. We've seen highs up to 100 or $1.50. Damn near up here, about $1.45 or so. But it's been way higher than that before. So right now we'll look at this in stages. You would probably want to see it break this high right there and continue to find support at these ranges to build itself up and start walking itself back up to a higher, a higher price per coin. No rush here. It's a great team. They've proven themselves. They've been around. They continue to build and support their own community for supporting them. So Bored Ape Solana Club is definitely something to take a look at on the NFT side of things as well. In my personal opinion, I've got mine staked for a year. I'm going to be rocking with that PFP and different variations of it throughout the year. I have a lot of fun with the community, so I think it's worth it. All right. Let's see. What do we have next on the list? All right, Bored Ape Solana Club. Let's go ahead and take a look at PopCat real quick, just because it came up in my chart. Don't own any of the PopCat, but I do like it. All right, PopCat's got a market cap of $247 million. It's got a holder count of 33,909. It's making a nice move up here. It retraced a little bit, came back down, respecting the trends pretty much. Not perfectly, not the cleanest in the world, but when I was talking about this chart, what we can see here is it's kind of just find this top again right there. It came back down and broke through that handle and did not come back up for a new all-time high until it got here. And it kind of, maybe that's an extended handle. Maybe we get a W forming right here, whatever the case is. But PopCat's not dead. It's at 25 cents. We've seen this all the way up at a high of 40 some cents. So you almost have a 2 or a 1x right here if you were to get in. But no, it's a great coin. I think it's got a good future with it. 247,33,909 holders. Everything looks good here. Keep it moving though, because there's a lot of coins we got to take a look at. Book and Meme, that one's on the list too. I don't own any of this any longer. I know a lot of people talk about this when it comes up in searches pretty often. But a lot of time these searches at the same time are only going with the most relevant and buzzworthy coins and words and shit like that too. So just be careful. This game is not designed to help you win. It's to take your money. So you have to figure out a way to take your money off the table first. This game is a game, so it's going to reward the players. Something I kind of repeat to people is like, you need to play the game if you want this thing to work. We'll see how this chart plays out. You guys get this. Boom. It's got a market cap of 1,120,000,000, 74,670 holders. It's chilling at 1 penny right now. See what happens, guys. I'm no freaking storyteller, but you got yourself a 1, 2, 3x, potentially right here to break all-time highs. After that, you're in price discovery mode, and it can do whatever it wants to. But we'll keep our eye on it as far as this goes. That's Boom. And the next one we're going to take a look at is Opus. Opus is only possible on Solana. It's a smaller token with a smaller team, smaller dev, smaller everything, but it's got bright future, big hopes. They've seen some crazy numbers. It's currently chilling at, let's see what the price of this one is. It's got 80 cents right now. Not bad. I think I'm down just a bit on this one, but we've seen some crazy highs with this. We've seen higher lows, except for recently this little flash crash kind of like took the steam away, but we've seen it happen a couple times over here and it recovered just fine. We'll see how things play out with this. We're 622,000 on the market cap, 9,625 holders on this one as well. Opus is at 80 cents right now, guys. We're looking forward to go back up somewhere. I mean, even up here at like $1.60 or $1.40. 50, you're almost at a 2x right there. Whatever the case is, guys, don't go all in. Take your time, find your positions, and plan your exits with these coins. Some of them are going to be shorter than others, but just make sure you try to keep track of them, help you navigate this market and take as much profit off the table as you can. Let's take a look over at Slurf real quick. Let's see where we're at with Slurp. I haven't even looked at the price. This coin gets me confused sometimes. I think it's just a I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it reminds me of just a project in general because the community is so big and there's so many people that show up all the time. This has taken a little bit of a hit. It's down here where you had a little bit of the spike up here. This would be a good dip buying opportunity, in my opinion. This does still have potential downside. Don't go crazy. Dollar looks like the goal right now because that's where we had a little bit of this, congestion right under a dollar actually. So that'll be the goal. Let's get through a dollar. Slurf is one of my favorite projects right now. One of my favorite coins. I love the community. I love the story, the lore, how it came to be. Everything about it is honestly one of the most amazing meme coins to come out, just because of the way it's been. And we'll see what happens. It's got a strong community. There's probably a space going on right now for you guys to get into and learn and find out more. And if you want your one of one or your PFP slurfed, just hit me up, say slurf me, and I got you. It's definitely be a fun thing for me to do. I have a good time, doing all those kinds of. Let's see here. Thanks, Comrade. I appreciate you, brother. But yes, Comrade is. Let me go ahead and throw the homie up here. Give him a follow. This homie shows out for Slurf. He's making coins. He's going to be at NFT NYC. But like I said, I don't even think of this as a coin sometimes. I think of this as just like a huge community. It's got a lot of the same feels as like a NFT community, not even going to lie. But we'll see how things kind of play out with this. Let me put this back where I saw it. But actually, you know what? I'm going to get rid of this altogether. Goodbye. We'll still use our magnet and our rockets, because you need to keep them in the game. But this is in a little bit of a downtrend, guys. I'm not even going to kid you. Just take a look at what you see and play it as you wish. If you're looking to accumulate, get into this might be something where this trend, you're looking for the reversal, and then you'll be good to go. These aren't perfect lines. You get the idea. I don't care if they're perfect or not. If you want them to be perfect, run your own stream and feel free. But let's see. Totally didn't mean to do that one. Yeah, that's great. Good job, Sean. You're killing it. Okay. That's what I was looking for right here. It has the congestion right here. This is where I was looking to see, like, maybe where it would have bounced off if it was to bounce from here, or if it breaks through. You've got, I would keep your eyes on 48 cents right here, all the way down to 41, like high 39, 38, something like that. Anything lower than that, it looks like it's going to free fall to wherever it wants to go, but I would expect to bounce somewhere in this general area. It is on a slight downtrend. You can't really chart it this way. It just doesn't really play out like that. But nothing to worry about, in my opinion, with how big and how much liquidity is backed into this coin, this community, and everybody. It's absolutely bananas how much, What are you doing? Come on. Sit down. Stop. You're out of fucking control. Sorry about that. You get excited when we talk about Slurf? Oh, wow. Anyway, let's see. What am I doing here? 47 cents. Looking for this to find a reversal. This isn't a bit of a downtrend. Nothing to worry about if you got the long-term conviction on this. This has to play out. This has a lot of legs to go. Hoops to jump through, so to speak. But the community is strong, and the appreciation from the ecosystem has been felt. You have a lot of the big players in the game partnering up and helping out, paying off some of the refunds. Once the refunds are done, man, you can just imagine the excitement that people are going to have with this on top of where it's at now. So only time is going to kind of tell the story of this, but I think with what we've been building over here with the Slurf verse, it's only the beginning and things are only getting started. The one thing about Slurf, man, we're not perfect. We make mistakes, but we keep showing up. So take that for what you will. This is my biggest bag right now, I think. Maybe it's not because of up or down. It's been taking a little bit of a hit, but it's one of my favorite positions. It's one that I want to work for the most, just because I like to see the success story with something like this would be absolutely amazing. It's a legendary kind of concept thing. $10 million up in smoke, and then we start back over from there and refund everybody and grow this and see where we can take it. It's a global thing. It's got the viral aspect to it to a T. We'll just keep working with it and keep running it. So yeah, Slurf on top. That's what I'm going to say. Let's go ahead and take a look at Cat with Hat over here. Yo, this John, It doesn't come up. All right. Cat with that. All right, this had a nice movement the other day. Maybe gave it all back. Yeah, it kind of looks like it did, but the thing is, it didn't go down. It didn't go like all the way down, and it's kind of following my chart right here. Let's see what happens with it. I don't want it to dip past this bar and start testing these regions. I want it to bounce to the upside and see where we can get to. But again, this one's going to be a time thing. We've got a market cap of 403 million. This is so crazy. 403 million on the market cap, and there's 1,314 holders. This has something to do with the token 2022. I could only imagine, but we'll see how this plays out. I gotta look into this more. Let me put a note down to fucking dig into this, because I want to understand it more, because it's just mind-boggling to me. Something I do highly suggest, guys, take notes. And then another thing, I got some books in today, so we can just jump into this real quick and I can explain it. Couple books I think are beneficial and what we're doing here if you're looking at these charts. First one's going to be Mental Fitness. This is by Payment Cash. This is a homie from Killer Bears. He wrote the book. Go take a look at it. Mental Fitness. This was Nick Peterson. I think I was talking to Dr. DeFi. It's called Bumpers. You guys go take a look at this one too. I started reading this one. I only read the front and back and a couple pages in the front. This one I have not even opened up yet. This is called Rigging the Game. It was highly recommended as well. This is by Dan Nicholson. Another G in the game, I guess. I think it was Dr. DeFi. There were some of his like mentors or something like that. But you guys should definitely create a morning routine, get some literature, and start reading. Like double down on your convictions and like its mindset, its attitude. It's kind of just understanding behavior in general and creating a plan and stuff like that. We're not going to get too far into it, but I did want to share that with you because I did see it here, and it was a good time for us. Anyway, let's see what else we got cooking right here. Cat with hat. We'll see what happens. I'm looking for the all-time high here. I got time, and we'll see where it goes from there. But let's switch over to Juke. All right, Juke looking good, following the trend, making a little bit of a breakout. Went up to $1.80. You guys sold it down here because you didn't think it was going to do anything. I don't know what to do to help you. I don't think God can help you at this point. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. But no, I sold mine at like 69 cents, yeah, right about there. And then I bought it back down here and somewhere in this little general area. And then we said, let's go to the fucking moon, baby. But you had opportunity, man. This thing went flat. One thing I do want to point out, take a look at this chart before it took that movement up here. It almost took an entire month for it to get there. Let's go ahead and look at Slurp again. Keep in consideration. You see this downtrend? You know what I mean? Like, just look how this is kind of going down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's say it takes this long for it to bottom up and come up to this point right here. You know, give it its time. Let it do what it's got to do. We just saw with another coin on here that had a ton of liquidity backed into this. Like Slurps has 237 million on there. Jupiter is going to be way higher. It's an ecosystem. It's a utility token, all of that kind of stuff. It's just not comparable in that aspect. But the pattern on the chart is very interesting to me, at least from the beginning, at least that big slide down, at least, you know, everybody said it wasn't going to, and it did. So shout out to you guys if you followed the calls and followed the, you know, the advice here, not financial advice, just the advice on where to find opportunity. But Jupiter's got 16 billion, 78 million, 542,385 holders. It looks pretty damn good. $1.60 chilling. Yeah, I mean, this, in my opinion, I said it once, I say it again, it's playing catch up to JLP. JLP is at 250. We've seen this catch up and tap the same numbers as JLP before. JLP is Jupiter's liquidity perpetual pool. It's just, we talk about it all the time, one of the best performing coins on Solana. Before we get to that, we're going to go ahead and take a look at WIF real quick. This is Cat with Hat. No. I mean dog with fat. Fuck me. Bam. All right. Dog with fat, man. A lot of opportunity in this one as well. Some people slept on it. I just kind of saw that there was a lot of publicity. This was, going around every headline, and it's just one of those things. If people are talking about it everywhere, you probably should get yourself a bag of it and hold on for the long term, because it doesn't seem like it's going to want to go away. You got 3,926,000,000 on the market cap, 112,000 holders. Fucking amazing numbers over here. It's just a matter of time for more people get invested, and this thing continues to run up. There's no stopping these things. It's got a total supply set up. Like, everything's locked in that you need to make this thing successful over time. It's a matter of when you find your entry. This doesn't look like it's going to give you too much back. I'm not too worried about this. Maybe in time, this is something you want to consider, but this is a pretty wild sell-off. It's also, congratulations to whoever did that. They probably made a ton of money. Whatever the case is, Dog with Hat is going to continue to perform throughout this market, in my humble opinion, and we'll see where it takes us from here. But like we said, whatever the numbers, everything looks good here. $3.91. When are we taking this thing to $5? I want to go back up there. That'd be nice. But with that being said, guys, we're going to keep things moving. I think we got like a couple other coins on the radar for us today. One of them being Myro. Is that what I put up? No, it's not. Oh, I don't think we looked at JLP. All right, let me go to Myro real quick, and then we'll take a look at JLP, because I think we skipped over that. I can't remember. We can take a look at Kira as well. Kira is fucking pumping. I was telling you guys about this coin. People were like, nah. Like, I told one of the homies when it was at like 8-9 cents, and here we are at like 17 cents. He would have, had a nice little profit, and especially people that aren't that good at trading that fade these things. And I'm like, yo, man, I'm telling you, I like this for a reason. There's a reason I'm putting some bread into this coin. Like, I'm not here to go broke. I'm trying to make money, and trying to give you the alpha. When you don't take the alpha, it's a sign of disrespect, in my opinion, and it's a sign that, like, you really don't like money. So that's on you. But here we go with Myro, 25 cents. Didn't have a sell-off here. People got a little bit worried. I don't get worried at this. I find this another opportunity. This caught the same resistance here as support. We'd love to see that right here, but damn near same spot, right about there before it broke out. So let's just keep riding. It did break this trend, so we're going to take this trend line and throw the fuck away and see what we got from here. This is a level right here to keep an eye on. Right where we're at, doesn't look too bad. Maybe it goes down just a smidge right there. But we'll let this play out, and we'll worry about it when the time comes. 253 million on the market cap here, 48,000 holders. We were talking about this at 50 million, and if you didn't get in then, again, I can't help you. 4 cents to 25 cents. If you didn't sell at the top, you're still in profit. But that's Myro, great coin, amazing potential with this one. Let's take a quick look over at JLP, and I think we will wrap this thing up shortly after that. This was a faster one. Didn't want to get into it too much of a teaching, just kind of updating you guys and just keeping you up to date. Looking forward to having more of these kind of like set up like this, where you can run through, and then some that are chilling. Would always love to have somebody come up and be in the conversation with me. So if you are a streamer, or if you want to try it out, or if you want to just come up and talk and not share your screen so you don't show your face, whatever, I don't give a shit. But JLP, like I said, this thing barely ever goes down. When it does go down, it gives it right back pretty quickly, but we'll see what happens over time. I want to see this at $5, $6, $7, $8, $9. I think there's potential for it. It's got 339 million on the market cap here, 43,606 on the holders. So things are looking good over here. Nothing to, bat an eye at, that's for damn sure. I like this coin a lot. Let's just take a look for old time's sake over the month and see how it was performing. Oh, 3 months. Yeah, look at that. So it's pretty much anywhere you look at it, it's going up. This one, maybe not the best month, but it still was higher than when you started. So looks good to me. With that being said, guys, that's all we're going to cover when it comes to the charts here. We covered a couple of the headlines in the news. Nothing too fancy, nothing too amazing. There are other things going on in the ecosystem and on the timeline, but for time's sake, we're going to cut this one off about 45 minutes, guys. Thank you so much for being part of Solana Made Simple. This was the Solana Meme Stream. I'll catch you on the timeline and peace.